16 minutes after the top of the hour, the battle over collective bargaining rights in Wisconsin taken another ugly turn now.
Unions are pushing hard to recall the governor, as you know, but in an interview with the Washington Times, Scott Walker, the governor there, says the unions don't just want him out of office, but, quote, they want him dead. I don't think that's an exaggeration.
Wow. Stuart Varney is here to analyze that. Not much analyzing. I mean, I guess it can't get worse than that. They want him dead.
Let me repeat it.
Yeah.
They want me dead. That is not an exaggeration. Washington Times interview with Scott Walker. It's obviously really, really intense. Governor Walker is facing a recall vote possibly this June. This whole thing is just blowing up again. We saw it in 2011. We're going to see it again in 2012. At issue are the collective bargaining rights of state worker unions and the pensions that they are being paid. The states are broke all across the country. They've tried to cut services, raise taxes, borrow a ton of money, but they've still got to pay those pensions which are unreformed. That's at the heart of this issue. I think those angry street demonstrations, I think they're coming back this year.
Yeah, but it's interesting because remember what happened in Ohio a few months ago. Governor Kasich took it a step further than Governor Walker and included police and firefighters in those kind of pension cuts.
Right.
That was overturned by the voters.
Yes.
So if you look at that as precedent, what do you think will happen in Wisconsin?
Well, before we look at Wisconsin, consider this as a precedent. In Rhode Island, they have rolled back pensions to people who've already retired. That's existing retirees. They've had their pensions rolled back because Rhode Island is flat out broke. What happens in Wisconsin, I don't know. But the fight is going to get ugly. You've got in Illinois, the Governor Quinn there, he's got a stop pension abuse vote coming up. In Indiana, they want to make it a right-to-work state. In Ohio, as you said, they've rolled back the union restrictions. In California, they've got a $9 billion deficit, and they've got to cut more people, and they've got to raise taxes to meet that deficit to pay the pensions.
See, I look at Walker, who's kept his cool under fire, whether you agree with him or don't. He's been very even-keeled. He's actually doing the work for every Democratic and Republican governor who is responsible for their own budget. To get it in line, unions got to pay more to their health care, and they have to cut a deal with pensions, whether you like it or not, that's feasible and doable. Walker says this is the plan. If you don't want me and you don't want the plan, good luck.
It's true in Wisconsin. It's true elsewhere. If you don't restrict in some way the pensions that are already being paid to existing retirees, you're broke. You can't raise taxes enough. You can't cut services enough to pay for this.
But I don't know the answer to this, and maybe you don't either, but I'm wondering, in every state, can you just recall?
No. Oh, recall the governor?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a petition drive. I don't know in every state, but certainly in Wisconsin. If they get 540,000 signatures by June, there's a recall vote, and it looks likely they will have that recall vote. So this whole issue of pension rights and worker rights is going to be all revisited in the summer of this year.
All right, we'll be watching you.
Sure.
We'll revisit you at 9:20 a.m. Fox Business Network. Have a great weekend, Stu.
Thank you.